Sagittarius, welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from the 15th of August to September 15th. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. Sagittarius, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so Sagittarius, your challenge here is the moon in reverse. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups upright. Okay, so your biggest challenge, Sagittarius, is the moon in reverse. I do feel like something is being revealed to you, like the truth. May be hard to accept the truth, but it is coming out. Somebody here maybe having a hard time expressing their emotions. We're going to clarify the moon and see why it's your challenge in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the King of Swords in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Hangman. So I feel like in the recent past, there was definitely this withdrawal energy from someone you were dealing with. Could have been an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I'm getting a Virgo or a Pisces. We're going to clarify this and get more information for you in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Queen of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. So in the present moment, I do feel someone here is offering love. This person is hesitant on offering you love because you come across as being closed off. I do feel somebody here has disconnected or left in the present moment, okay? Or there's a disconnect that's happening. We're going to find out why this is happening and what you need to know in a moment. Now, in the near future, Sagittarius, you have the Three of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Three of Swords. So in the near future, I really strongly feel with the Three of Swords, what is coming to an end is some sort of pain that you've been holding on to for quite some time. So if you've had some sort of pain, issues, maybe a third-party situation in the past, you're completely getting over it. You're completely getting over this. And you're finally, which is what is so beautiful here, you're finally releasing yourself. And you're finally going to be able to move forward. You're going to finally be able to move forward into some sort of new direction. And we're going to talk more about that in a moment. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups the Five of Cups upright. So the Five of Cups upright is talking about you getting over some sort of painful emotional situation that hurt you on a very deep level. Something hurt you so deep, on such a deep level, it affected you, okay? And with the Three of Cups here, there's something here about, with the Five of Cups here, there's something here about you kind of seeing it, but you're also recognizing that there's bigger and better things for you, okay? So if you had some sort of third-party situation, trauma, pain, maybe someone here passed away, maybe you, something happened where you didn't want it to happen, but it kind of happened outside of your control. You're recognizing that has happened, but you're also recognizing that it's time for you to move forward from that. And that's why you're holding these two cups, because for some of you, there's an important relationship that's coming into your life, and you could choose to shift your focus from this pain, or you can choose to kind of see the pain for what it is and then find a way to move on from it. And that's why the Five of Cups is here in terms of what you don't see coming. Okay, so let's get into your reading and let's see what's going on for you. Let's clarify the moon in reverse. So the moon in reverse is clarified by the 10 of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. So your biggest challenge from now until mid-September, Sagittarius, is for you to be open to forgiving. There's something here about you wanting to have a new beginning. You want to be happy. You want to feel fulfilled. And I think now you know what you need to do. Something is being revealed to you now. Something is opening up your mind, your heart, your soul, your feelings, okay? So this is about you planning and preparing between now and mid-September to have some sort of new beginning. But in order for this new beginning to happen, you need to be really honest about how you feel. This is about not being afraid to expressing how you feel. I think I did mention this to Libra. So some of you are dealing with a Libra, or you have Libra very strong in your chart. And this is about you being open to forgiving someone. Some of you found something out, and it's been so difficult for you to forgive this person or forgive this situation. And all that's doing, Sagittarius, by you avoiding this, all that is doing is it's creating a blockage from you being able to have some sort of new beginning, because that's what I believe you want. Your biggest challenge here is to identify what is required on your end to have this new beginning. Do you need to forgive someone? Do you need to have an open conversation with this person and release them correctly? Is there something that you've wanted to get off your chest to this person? All of this is required in order for you to have this new beginning, and it's very cathartic. You can look up the word catharsis. There's something here that you need to purge. That's why the moon is here in reverse, because instead of bottling up some sort of emotions, you're letting it be known how you feel. And that's what's going to allow you to ultimately prepare yourself for this new beginning, which is going to lead you to this happiness that you've always wanted. Okay, so that's your big challenge moving forward from now, until mid-September. All right, so let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the King of Swords in reverse. So the King of Swords is clarified by the Magician. You have the Hierophant and the Four of Wands. So in the recent past, I do strongly feel that somebody here that you wanted to get married to, I do feel like they withdrew from you, an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or they could be a sun, moon, or rising. Again, sign is not that important. It is the energy in which this person's coming towards you. So this person started to withdraw. Some of you were married to this person, or you were in some sort of serious commitment. You manifested this. You wanted this with this person. You got it. They ended up withdrawing from you, and you started to feel single in the past. Tell me more about the Hangman in the recent past for Sagittarius. So the Hangman is clarified by the World, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Swords. So in the recent past, I am strongly seeing here, Sagittarius, that something here did come to an end. And I feel like what came to an end was this overthinking and stagnation within the connection. Something here came to an end because it didn't feel like a relationship. As much as you may have wanted it to feel like a relationship, it just didn't. And this situation caused you so much pain in the past, or it caused your person so much pain as well too. And even though you had this feeling, what you were waiting on in the past was for this situation to get to this place of fulfillment and abundance, and it never did. And it left you, for many of you, it left you in this place of being on your own or feeling single in the past. Okay, so even though it looked like a relationship was very promising, this person wasn't able to invest their energy and time into you the way that maybe you wanted them to. And that's why something here came to an end. And yes, it did cause a lot of pain, and you had some sort of expectation that really didn't go the way that you wanted it to in the past. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here for you. in the recent past, okay? So in the present moment, somebody here is ready to offer you love. Now, this card with this deck, what I've noticed with the Queen of Cups, and she's came up a few times, and I think somebody else is reading. I don't know if it was Libra that I did, but somebody else had this. If you look at this card and you take a look, you're going to see this woman. She has her hand over the cup. You see that? She's almost like blocking her love. She's almost like holding back, right? Putting her hand. So what's happening in the present moment is, does someone love you? They have tons of love for you. Whoever this person is, they have tons of love for you, but they're afraid. That's what I'm intuitively getting. They're afraid to give you this love, Sagittarius. And it's because they're afraid that you're going to leave or you're going to disconnect if you haven't already. I'm also getting that this person senses that you're going to block them or you're going to disconnect. Tell me more about this person, this Queen of Cups. Who is this person in the present moment for Sagittarius? So the Queen of Cups is clarified by the 10 of Wands. You have the 5 of Cups and the 6 of Swords. So in the present moment, this person, what they want to come to an end, this person, this person who wants to offer you love, what they want to come to an end is the 5 of Cups energy. And that's what you don't see coming. This has been a big problem for you. There's something here about a third party or somebody that you had a very bad experience from in the past. Something here needs to come to an end. And I feel like that's what this person wants. So if there's been a third party, if you've been entertaining a third person, or if you are still getting over a third party situation, or you still have problems trusting in love, this person is not going to stick around, Sagittarius, if you're not able to express. And this is why your challenge here is the moon in reverse, because this person wants you to be cathartic. They want you to express their emotions. Sagittarius, how is this person supposed to give you the emotional love and support that you're looking for if you're not willing to do that for them? There's something here, Sagittarius, about showing this person that you're vulnerable. What do I mean by being vulnerable? I mean not being afraid to tell this person how you really feel. Like if I feel sad, or I feel like I'm hurt, or I feel like you're going to cheat on me or lie to me, I need to express that. And somebody who really loves me is going to understand, understand, and overstand and say, you know what, everything is fine. We're here together. We're working together. We're making this work together. So there's something here about this person wanting to see you're vulnerable. They're not going to give more to you unless you can show them that you're able to be vulnerable as much as they can. Because this person, if you look at the Queen of Cups, what is behind her? What is behind her? And it doesn't matter if you're dating a male or female. The genders, we don't talk about genders here. It's the energy. Look behind the Queen of Cups. There's so much water, which means this person has so much love and they want to express it to you, but they need to make sure that they're in a safe place. Okay, so let's clarify the 7 of Wands. Why is it here? What is the important message for Sagittarius in the present moment? Okay, so the 7 of Wands is clarified by the 4 of Swords. You have the Star and the 5 of Swords. So right now, the reason why you're coming across Sagittarius as being closed off to this person is because you're still going through this power struggle of accepting something. And what you're accepting here is the fact that somebody hurt you in the past. There was a painful situation that happened, and it's been a very, very, very long process for you to get over this. This all started around January of last year or this year, okay? Take it as it resonates. But you're still learning how to be open. And part of you becoming open is healing, doing the inner work, Some of you are going to be doing salt baths. Some of you are going to be doing prayers. Some of you are going to be resting and healing. And it's going to be up to you, right? Because you could still be in this place of remaining in conflict, power struggles, or you can shift your focus to the place in which you need to heal. Now, for some of you, there is going to be a disconnect in the present moment because this is something that you're being called to do, or it could be that your person's in fear that you will disconnect eventually from them. Tell me more about the Five of Pentacles. What's the important message for Sagittarius in the present moment? So the Five of Pentacles is clarified by the Tower, the Six of Wands, and the Lovers. I feel like this is about you being in fear in the present moment about something here failing. You're like, well, what if this relationship fails? Well, what if it's successful, Sagittarius? You see how there's two contradicting energies here, the Tower and the Six of Wands? The reason why this is happening is because right now in the present moment, you have a choice. You can choose to either remain in being in a power struggle with other people, which means constant conflicts, or you can recognize what you need to heal within yourself, which is what I feel like you're going to do after you watch this reading. And most importantly, you need to recognize that things can go either way. Even if this person leaves you, are you happy with yourself? That's what you need to ask yourself. Am I happy with myself? Do I love myself, regardless if somebody decides to stay with me or leave me? So in the present moment, there's a fear about whether or not a relationship that you're very, very drawn to is going to be successful or not. Why? Because of something here that failed in the past. And that's why your challenge here is the Moon in reverse, because you're being called between now and September to be vulnerable, to be open about how you feel. You don't need to come across Sagittarius as if you're perfect and as if everything is fine. You're human. It's completely normal to have fears or have anxieties or have uncertainties about certain things in your life. But this person is showing you something within yourself that you need to change. So they're not going to open to you until you open to them. All right? Do they have a lot of love for you? Absolutely. But they need to see that you're equally as vulnerable so they can be vulnerable with you too. So let's talk about the near future. Now, in the near future, what I find extremely beautiful for you, Sagittarius, is the Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords. Yes. Put an end to that pain that you've been feeling and finally free yourself to move to the next cycle in your life. This is empowering. Tell me more about the Ten of Swords. Something pushes you to kind of rip yourself away from this trauma and pain that you've been feeling for quite some time. Tell me more about the Ten of Swords for Sagittarius in the near future. The Ten of Swords is clarified by the Four of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Wheel of Fortune. What you're putting to an end is this idea of what you have when it comes to love, okay? And I'm going to try to explain this to you in a reasonable amount of time. A lot of you have an idea of what a relationship is, but your idea of what relationships are based on something that happened here in the past that was very negative to you, okay? That happened to you. So this could have been you being involved with someone. There was a lot of over-sexualized energy, a lack of really connecting with this person, cheating, lying, drugs, alcohol, addictions, whatever it is, your perspective on relationships in the near future are changing. So if you came from this place, Sagittarius, where you went through such a bad experience, you're recognizing that the more you hold on to that ideology of what relationships are, the more you miss out. And that's why the Wheel of Fortune's here, because things change. Things don't always stay the same. Even though you may have had a bad experience in the past, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to repeat itself. Now, in some instances, yes, those things do repeat themselves. Why? Because there's a lesson to be learned here. But I feel in the near future, you're putting an end to that because you're recognizing the more you hold on to this ideology, which is the devil energy, the more you kind of miss out on the real opportunity for you to move to that next level. Because right now, you want to move to that next level. You're saying to yourself, when am I going to move forward? When am I going to live my life again? When am I going to be free again? When am I going to, so all this has to do with your thoughts and your perception and what you're holding on to. And this is why the moon is here in reverse, because there's a need for you to express this and get it off of your back, get it off of your body, release it. And that's what you're doing here. It's painful. It's painful to completely accept something here. It's painful to accept the past and accept that something here didn't go the way that you wanted it to, but it's allowing you to remove the pain, because this is what you're being faced with between now and mid-September. And with Mercury retrograding, it's a lot, because something here from the past is showing up again, and it's showing you how to deal with it so you can move forward. Tell me more about the Three of Swords for Sagittarius in the near future. So the Three of Swords is clarified by the Temperance. You have the Eight of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. So in the near future, I'm really strongly getting, okay, here you are, Temperance and the Three of Swords. So this is a direct message to you that you're going to eventually rid yourself of this pain that you've been feeling for some of you since last December, since your last birthday, you've been feeling this. This is about you choosing to either remain being closed off or working through the pain, okay? Because some of you have been ignoring it and you've been seeking answers. Like, okay, why am I blocked? Why aren't I able to move forward? Why is this? Why is that? Why? Because you're not dealing with the pain. You're not expressing it. You're bottling it up. Moon in reverse. This is your challenge, to open up, to express. Once you do that, guess what? Guess what? Guess what, Sagittarius? Three of Wands. You're going to be moving to the next phase of your life. So this is what you don't see coming, the Five of Cups. You're looking at it, you're accepting it, and you're taking the two cups that are most important in moving forward. Tell me about this new phase that's coming in for Sagittarius in the near future with the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is clarified by the Eight of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. So you have a choice. Your choice is to choose to walk away from situations that no longer serve you, emotional, mental, physical, okay? And in the near future, you're going to be thinking about your future. You're going to be thinking about what steps you need to take, and it's going to be up to you, Sagittarius. You can choose to remain stuck in the past, or you can choose to move forward. It's going to be up to you, okay? So let's get some advice for you. Your advice here is the Star, the King of Cups, and the Nine of Wands in reverse. So your biggest piece of advice here is to give up on this energy of being closed off, thinking that whatever happened in the past is going to repeat itself. Do you want that? If you want that, then keep thinking about that. If you don't, you need to get clear on what the type of love is that you want to attract. Part of your healing process, Sagittarius, is not about you doing the physical healing, which is salt baths, incantations, affirmations, listening to positive music, whatever the case is. There's something deeper here that you're being called to do. And I think what you're being called to do is to recognize what type of energy you want to come into your life. If you're thinking that somebody's going to come towards you and not give you love, they're going to be on and off, in and out with you, the same thing that happened in the past is going to happen again, then all you're doing is creating that reality. And that is something that a lot of people don't talk about with the Star, because the Star is the sister brother card of the Magician. We see very similar cues from the Star, because the Star is all about what? It's all about our future. And part of creating the future is manifesting, right? Thinking about what we want. So there's something here about you needing to drop this guard, stop being in this place of thinking that the past is going to repeat itself unless that's something that you want, and really recognize what type of energy you want to attract. Because right now you're attracting somebody who's not 100% certain about you, or you're attracting somebody who's kind of on and off emotionally with you. And what you may not realize is a lot of this starts with you. So what are you thinking? What are you creating? What are you manifesting? What are you doing every single day in your life? Are you this person that you don't want to attract? And if you are, then there's something that you need to change within yourself so that in the future, you can actually bring forth what it is that you actually want. Okay? So this healing process is about you envisioning your future, envisioning the type of energy you want to attract to yourself. And most importantly, dropping this guarded energy. There's something here about you constantly being guarded and being afraid to get hurt. But if you're in this energy of always thinking you're going to get hurt, all you're doing, Sagittarius, is creating that for your future. So what we're trying to do is we're allowing you and helping you get onto the path that you want to be on. And that means envisioning exactly what you want and releasing what it is that you don't want. Okay, so Sagittarius, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you on the next one.